New Zealand is defined by physical extremes. Within a single day's travel, the landscape shifts from lush jungles to emerald fjords and smoking volcanoes. This map shows the macro-geological engine driving that diversity, the Pacific Ocean floor. New Zealand sits squarely on the volatile edge of the world, where two major tectonic plates collide directly beneath the islands to push the landmass violently upward. That intense, constant tectonic pressure squeezed an entire universe of diverse microworlds into a small geographical footprint. Deep ocean trenches sit in extreme proximity to high alpine peaks, packing radically different climates right next to each other. To map this geography, a standard horizontal trek overlooks the island's most defining feature. The full scale reveals itself when we measure these environments vertically from the absolute bottom to the very top.
We begin this climb in the ancient subterranean darkness, eventually rising through sea-level fjords to reach the eternal alpine ice. The lowest point of our journey lies in the Waitomo caves. Down here, water slowly filtering through the rock has spent 30 million years carving massive, intricate limestone formations. Look up from the water, and the pitch-black rock ceiling illuminates like a starry night sky, dotted with thousands of glowing green biological lights. People famously call them glowworms, but they are actually gnat larvae. They produce this specific light to lure flying prey up into sticky, hanging thread-like traps. The local Maori understood the biology and geography of this subterranean world for centuries. They navigated these glowing caverns long before officially guiding a European explorer through them in 1887. The Waitomo caves prove how life adapts to extreme environments.
Even in the darkest, most nutrient-starved depths of New Zealand, millions of years of evolution engineered a beautiful, glowing ecosystem. Ascending to sea level brings us to Milford Sound. During the last ice age, massive glaciers carved out this deep fjord, a narrow ocean inlet defined by incredibly steep submerged cliffs. This diagram shows the sheer vertical scale of that glacial carving. The rock face of Mitre Peak rises straight out of the ocean to an exact height of 1,692 meters, or 5,551 feet. When it rains, these sheer cliffs transform into a roaring theater. Temporary waterfalls cascade from hundreds of meters up, while permanent fixtures like Stirling Falls crash violently into the misty sea below. Down in the dark, mysterious waters of the fjord, playful marine wildlife like seals and dolphins thrive right alongside the cliffs. Milford Sound is the result of violent, destructive ice. But that ancient erosion ultimately birthed a towering, vibrant environment where the ocean collides directly with the sky. A moment of wonder. Breaking through the clouds, we reach the apex of our vertical journey, the crisp, eternal ice of Aoraki or Mount Cook. This altimeter tracks the mountain's rise to the absolute roof of New Zealand. The peak reaches a staggering elevation of 3,724 meters, or 12,218 feet into the air. The mountain's vertical sail is matched only by the ice surrounding it. The Tasman Glacier stretches out across a massive 27-kilometer, or 17-mile rocky valley floor. Hiking through the Hooker Valley, the thin air is perfectly still. Ice-capped peaks reflect sharply in freezing, milky blue alpine lakes. This silent, frozen summit provides the ultimate physical contrast to the glowing caves below, completing our map of an island suspended between myth and glaciers. New Zealand's magic is derived directly from how tightly packed these extreme, colorful contrasts are. Because this landscape is compressed into such a narrow geographic space, ancient Maori legends, deep-time geology, and vibrant ecosystems all exist right alongside one another. Every layer of this land, from the glowing subterranean depths to the towering frozen peaks, functions as a single, interconnected microuniverse. Understanding these vertical extremes provides the context, but the true impact of this scale requires standing at the base of these peaks yourself. If you're ready to make that happen, click the video on your screen right now. I've put together a short guide showing you exactly how to unlock exclusive savings, so you can travel to these exact destinations for a fraction of the cost. See you there!